Hello, welcome in or welcome back for another reading. I just filmed a tarot reading and I felt like I wanted to do some oracle cards as well. So here we are. Today I'm using the Mirror Oracle. I've pulled 3 cards, so let's jump right into it. Firstly, we have Aquarius, and I will read from the guidebook. Symbols: the water bearer, the clouds, the pot. Associations: numbers 11 and 2. Uranus, air, wonder, travel, the star card. The 11th sign of the zodiac, Aquarius, is a fixed air sign ruled by the planet Uranus, and in the body it is associated with the circulatory system, calves, and ankles. In tarot, Aquarius is related to the star, and much like the star, it seeks adventure, new experiences, sacred knowledge with an air of optimism. The water bearer is a traveler both physically and mentally, exploring new vistas and ideas. Aquarius, ever the rebel, is struck by wanderlust and regards satiating its own curiosity as a top priority. It concerns itself with passion, progress, and knowledge. This card may also suggest that we need to be more aware of our ambitions and attempt to keep ourselves in line with reality. So I don't know a lot about astrology. So I can't say much about Aquarius. But I do know tarot pretty well. And what I find interesting is I associate the star card with rest primarily. And this is more so talking about like adventure. So maybe there's room for a little bit of both here. Rest up and then keep moving forward, keep going on your adventure. That's kind of where my head is going. Our second card is Armor, the nice beetle. Symbols: the Caucasus beetle, I hope I said that right. Wood apple, daggers. Associations: number 28, 10, and 1. Protection, withdrawal, solace, isolation. Protection and boundaries are deeply necessary when leading a grounded life. However, some barriers can operate to our detriment, causing us to push ourselves away from others or isolate ourselves. What things do we seek protection from? What facets of ourselves do we hide away? Sorry if you can hear my cat's toy making noise. At what times do we need to pull back, seek solace, and reorient ourselves without the input of others? This card explores the nature of peace, protection, and isolation. It can suggest a need to reinforce one's space and peace, a struggle for independence and privacy, or imply that an individual is withdrawing from others and the world. So that leads me to think a lot about the Hermit card. I'll hold this up again. About withdrawing from the world a little bit. And the Hermit card isn't a bad card, but you can go overboard with it. It's easy to over withdraw and isolate yourself, which you don't want. But it's okay to take a step back and sort of see things for yourself, I guess is how I'll say that. You sometimes when there's so much outside chatter going on, you need to take that step back. And I'm wondering if that isn't connected to the Aquarius association with the star and the star's association with rest. So maybe this is a time to pull back, rest, and see things for yourself before you continue on. And finally, we have Pisces. Now, again, I don't know much about astrology, so I will be relying on the guidebook, and it looks like there's another tarot association, so we will be working with that. Symbols: twin fish, the sea, the moon. Associations: the numbers 12 and 3, water, contemplation, Neptune, the moon card. The 12th and final sign of the zodiac, Pisces, is a mutable water sign associated with the planet Neptune. In tarot, it governs the moon card, and on the human body, it rules the feet. Pisces is a accumulation of the astrological cycle, and as a result, this card is very introspective. Twin fish imply an ability to harmoniously contain multitudes, while also being in perpetual motion with one another. They also exhibit a high sensitivity and deep empathy for all that has come before them. Pisces requests that we recognize the many lessons repeated in the life cycle and patiently keep our minds and hearts open to synthesize our dreams and sensitivities. It can also imply pessimism and aimless wandering. So, what I'm getting here is you don't want to withdraw with the armor card just because. You want to know why you're pulling back. Because you don't want to be aimlessly wandering, obviously. And there was something else, and it has left my mind, so I'm skimming this again. With the moon card, I'm wondering about introspection, because the moon is all about the subconscious and things not being what they seem and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. There's maybe that need to pull back. It's okay to withdraw a little bit. It's okay to rest. And it's okay to think deeply on things. I think that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for being here. As always, there's a link to my Etsy shop in the description if you would like a personal reading with me. If the link doesn't work, my shop on Etsy is the same as my YouTube name, Dusk Till Dawn Treasures. There's also a link to my Ko-Fi in the description. Please don't feel pressured. That's just there if you feel so moved. Yeah, that's all I've got for today. Thank you for being here.